What's going on, guys? JP here again with another deck profile. As you can see from the thumbnail, we managed to secure our Fiendsmith cards. So we'll be taking Yubel and making it stronger. We got a 42 card list um, with the 15 card extra deck. Our national season is pretty much done for the year, but we still have a couple of OTS tournaments to attend. Uh, so we are going to be preparing our lists for those events. This is just still I think, an alpha build, still subject to change. And then let's just head on straight through. Hopefully, I don't get cooked too hard this week at locals. Please keep Joel out of your main and sideboard, and let's have some fun. So we'll start with the Yubel package. So I'm still playing the Terra Incarnate and the OG Yubel. Mainstays, he floats up into Terra, and Terra can float down into Yubel or into the next three or into Spirit of Yubel. I'm still playing them at 3. I think you should, just to keep the identity of the deck. Apart from that, it still acts. It's your main spell and trap searcher, and then also it helps you play around draw because it lets you set cards to the field instead of adding it to your hand, but you can add if you want. And then it also acts as a battle hand trap in the battle phase should your opponent declare an attack. Just having that threat of it being there, sometimes you may find they may even skip their battle phase if Nightmare Pain is on the field and they are unable to out the spell. Next, we have 3 Samsara D Lotus or Samsara D Luffy for you One Piece fans. It's your main start of the deck. It used to be you ash that, combo's done. But thankfully, with the support we were given from Terminal Revenge, you can now protect him depending how your hand opens. You can always go straight into a Phantom of Yubel. So you'll find that your opponent will generally hold the Ash for the effect of D-Lotus when it tributes to summon the spirit from the deck. But if they have the Imperm, they have the Imperm. But there's always ways around it, so they need to hit him with the Imperm on summon. If not, he attributes for cost and the Imperm holds no value. Next, we're still playing the 2 Gruesome Grave Squirmer. In my Nats list, I was playing him at 3. It was always an easy side out as well for games 2 and 3, depending what I was playing against. It's a great extender, summon from the hand if you control a fiend, and his banish effect from the graveyard to summon a 0/0 from graveyard or hand also comes up. So no reason to. I don't see any reason to play him at 1. I feel 2 is just the right amount. He's always also your one of your main searches of the Nightmare Pain when you pop a dark monster either on the field or in the graveyard or in your hand. Apologies. Then next, speaking of Nightmare Pain, 3 Nightmare Pains. I feel you still play it at 3. I've seen lists that cut it to 2, but I think 3 is the right amount. Play it at max. I played last weekend against a lab player. He thought I was playing it at 2. So I baited out one of his interactions by setting the one. He popped it with one of his card effects. Then I happened to have the other one in hand, and then I set it, and then I went full combo from there. He then on his unfortunately he's quite a good player. I wasn't able to OTK him that turn, so there was some follow up, and then he then outed the second one, thinking I didn't play a third. And when the third one came up, he was quite surprised because he thought that I played it at 2. Because obviously there's been lists that have been playing it at 2. And next for the field spells, there is 3 Nightmare Throne and the 1 Terraforming. It's a great card, also helps play around roll. I feel like Joel's going to be super prevalent this format, especially with the Fiendsmith cards that you'll see later in the list. So it allows you to take a series of Fiend, either add it to your hand or destroy it. So play around Joel, destroy it, and then you start summoning. Then I'm still keeping the identity of the Yubel package. I'm still playing the one mature chronicle. Gains counters every time one of these monsters are special summoned, and once you have 5, that's the main effect. I'm still playing one copy of Super Volley just to search it. There's still a target in my extra deck I am still playing that will utilize this, but the counters help in the sense of it either lets you bring one of your banished cards, so even if it's face down, you can add it back to your hand, or special summon a Yubel from the graveyard, or destroy one card on the field in case you needed additional pop to extend your plays. That's it for the Yubel package. Just pack these up real quick, and we'll put them one side. We'll put them over there. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. Now let's put you here. Next, we've got the Dark Beckoning Beast, aka also the Unchained line. Still playing 3 Beckoning Beasts. I think it's a must at 3. You can always cut it down to 2 post side, and I am playing the Chaos Summoning Beast. I can understand not playing it. It is considered a brick, but sometimes when you just open the next card, the opening of the Spirit Gates, it's nice to have him search something else other than another Spirit Gates. So you can then go into your full Unchained line and use your additional normal summon on the Chaos Summoning Beast. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, and then hopefully that's enough just to keep your opponent at bay for a turn, and then hopefully you top deck the nuts on the clapback. Speaking of the Unchained boys, we playing still the best doggy, may he never leave us, the Unchained Soul Shavara, and then the one Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. I like playing the chamber. My style of play, I like adding pressure to the field with the threat of summoning an Unchained monster back from the graveyard. So that's that for the Unchained and Dark Beckoning Beast line. Not much else to say about that. Then we've got, what's next up? It's the Fiendsmith stuff. The goo. The proper goo. We've got the 3 engraver. 1 Fable Lurie, honorary Fiendsmith card. It's a light fiend. The 1 tracked and the 1 sanct. I think in the Yubel version, I think we play the sanct because it makes a 0/0 fiend token. And if you don't need the token, because it's a 0/0 fiend, you can always make a phantom with it. So that's that for the Fiendsmith lineup. Just those 6 cards. Nothing too crazy. And then next, it's for my non-engine. I'm still not playing a lot of hand traps. Just the Ash. There's a lot of branded at my locals. Not too much branded, but Ash does a lot and also does very little at the same time. But I feel like it's a mainstay just to slow down my opponent. And then we playing the 3 Imperm. Doesn't play into talents. It's a great hand trap. Basically, it beats the normal archetype of traps. You can just play from hand if you control nothing. And then for defensive cards, playing the 2 talents and then the 1 Called by the Grave. Konami, please bring Called by to 2. Will be really nice. That's it for the main deck. Let's back those up. Then we move into the extra. Then for the extra deck, I'm still playing the 1 Almirage. Apologies. Almirage is just there as an extender. Should your normal summon get impermed and you happen to have opening of the Spirit Gates, you can link off your normal summon, discard a card, and then bring back whichever normal summon got negated, and then start comboing on from there. Next, we playing the one Fiendsmith Requiem, the one Moon of the Closed Heaven. Then we've got the Fiendsmith Sequence. So these boys and girls are new. So these are part of the Fiendsmith archetype. So just helping you gain more advantage. So kind of forces your opponent to interact with it. Because if they don't, you're going to gain too much advantage on the field, and it's kind of catch-22, cursed if you do, cursed if you don't. So yeah, and then still playing the one SP Little Knight, the one Unchained Soul of Rage, and then the one Unchained Lord of Yama. Not too much else to say, but yeah, that's the lineup. Then next we've got the Appaloosa, and we are also playing the High King Wave Caesar and the Varudras. Just getting negates on the board. So he's our rank 10 Omni negate, special summon negate, and then just monster negate. So depending how my hand is, one of these three will always be on the board, and then from there there's some other lines we can also do with them. And then next, for the fusion cards, we've got the one Lacrimosa, sorry, it's Lacrima, the one Daisarai, and then the two Phantom, and then my one super poly target is the Loving Defender. Yeah, Loving Defender is great. One super, you can super poly the entire board, take everything on the field, and then burn your opponent for 500 for each material used. So this is a list I'll probably be trying this week at locals. I got Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday to try out. Saturday is going to probably be the hardest one. My local environment is really tough, guys. There, a lot of stun, a lot of people trying to lock you out of the game. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the list. Hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts on the list. Maybe there's something else I could have done. But we'll see how it plays and then take it from there. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click like. If you didn't like the video, thanks for watching this long, and I'll see you on the next one.